allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No business before them? Conflict of interest declarations? Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Motion by Jeff, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Carmen. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Communication and discussion items. Administrative reports. Business manager.
So I just, two things, just a reminder with the election, with petitions gonna be coming out, so I have Tara, Jamie, and Ashley as the three that will be going on.
When do petitions come out, or are they available?
February, very end of January, and most of the month of February, we can take one out. And then, my audit is just about done, we signed off, I'm just waiting for the final.
Do you have dates on when can the petitions be taken out? When people ask?
Let me, when did people ask?
The 28th usually?
Something like that. Can take them out January 31st, and the deadline will be February 28th.
You say February 28th?
Yep.
3 year? For all 3 years? Alright.
That's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna do Leslie's as well. She had to run to her son's game tonight. The service project was a success. We decorated, built, and delivered roughly 170 goodie bags before Christmas break, and have received multiple thank yous from the community members. It was a very cool thing that they did. I know there's a lot of elderly people that really loved it, just getting to see the kids, so. Communicated new attendance policy in the newsletter and email, so everybody should know that that's going on. Working on next year's schedule, looking at going to an 8-period day, so we can give quieter period instead of just 20 minutes. So that would just help out with giving her another class on top of that, so that it fills out the schedule a little more. And that will also help out with our CE classes as well, so. NWA testing of students, we look at scores with each student, work to set goals. ACT Prep purchased on the college curriculum for students enrolled in the ACT Prep class. And again, the ACT is going to be the standardized test for juniors from now on as well, after this year. So, band played the school song at the doubleheader. They doubled in size after the first semester, so thank you to Ms. Bowden for her efforts on that. It was very cool to see that.
Yeah, this sound is great too.
And then CTE teachers, we attended me at the end of the month to learn more about the new framework going on. And then we just got an email yesterday that they'll be doing the meets trailer is in and getting wrapped down in Mitchell, and then they'll have their training on that at the end of the month as well. And then last one, What Act Play will perform Friday, January 24th, and then the region competition is Wednesday, January 29th. And that is it for her. And then mine, celebrations, mostly just congrats to both our basketball teams with the big bowl. I think we had an awesome, it was a pretty good showing. I haven't been here in the past, but there was a lot of people here, in and out, so it was really good to see that. Thanks to the family and everybody working on that and getting ready for that day. Principal wise, we really hit on K through 2 was the first Friday, and then we did 3-5, grade level, talking about our standards and going through all of our standards and making sure that we're hitting hitting everything, throughout the year. As of right now, everybody's on track and hitting what they're supposed to hit, so it's been really good, we had good discussion and everything in there, so that's been good. Superintendent wise, the walls in the weight room are getting painted finally. We're gonna do yellow on the top and then black on the bottom, and then where all of the weights are gonna go, we're gonna do, I think, metal sheeting, just to make sure that there's not, like, we don't have to keep repainting every year. And so right now he has the yellow up and it looks pretty sharp, so it'll hopefully turn out pretty good. And then when everything's done with that, then we'll open it up to the public and get everything ready to go, make it look nice and cleaned and all the above, so, but so far, so good on it. Calendar committee will meet, this next week. I gave them a calendar out at the beginning of the year, and then they have talked with the teachers and everybody, to go over everything. As of right now, we'll go, I think it's about 4 days more that will go with students, and then we'll add a couple teacher days in there as well. But mostly everybody has good things to say about it, so I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. And we'll meet this Friday and hopefully get it locked down and just wait for the football scheduling, to come out before we really set it in stone, so. Put the 50 amp up in the shop, he was up there last week, for the trailers that will be coming in. We'll be getting, K through 5 will be getting social studies materials free from the state, so the new social studies standards will come out this next year. And they're gonna give out free materials for that K through 5, and then we have to figure out what we're gonna do 6 through 12. So, that's gonna be kind of another expense, or kind of what we're thinking right now is to use, well, we're gonna have to buy some curriculum stuff for the high school for sure, but if, as much as we can use AI and ChatGPT to go through some of that stuff, and just another way, easy way for us to save money on it, it's where you can, it has all the information that you need, it'll hit the standards, and so we've been talking about that too, kind of how we wanna proceed with that, because it's a lot of new stuff, so, with those. Met for the playground, this last Thursday, went very well, and we do have a timetable. We'll need to talk about that, down at the bottom here, kind of what we wanna do. But they're gonna come for sure to the February board meeting. Pitts and DRG both will come, and they'll have everything set up, ready to go. All the drawings, all the information that we need. And then hopefully and then we'll talk about if we wanna do the public meeting then as well, to where we can get everybody here, make it so everybody knows exactly what's going on. Me and Amy were talking today kind of about how it's gonna look for our capital outlay and what the mill levy should be. And we're thinking about 10 to 15 cents should go off of it, so it's gonna be even less. And then our payments a month are $100,000 less than what it was for the gym. So I think it was like $270 is what we're paying for the gym right now, and our payments will be about $160.
Yeah.
Or 140, 150, so it's a huge drop, if we do get the playground and track and everything rolling, so should be good. Couple things, we will not be able to have football, that is a no-go. If it does pass and we wanna move forward with it, they would try and get everything done this, spring, summer, and fall. But they said even if you did sod, that they would not feel comfortable, laying the sod in the summer and playing a game on it, because injuries and all the above, like, they just would not feel comfortable doing that, they just do not think it's a good idea. So I have been in talks, just in case, with Huron, and they said that we can absolutely use their field if we need to. So, I think there was only one game that, would interfere, that we both have home games on a Friday, but the state said we can just move it to a Thursday. So, either way, we should be good and have all our home games in here on 15 feet.
How much do they charge, or do they not charge?
Well, and that's what they're gonna talk, Vicki needs to send me over that paperwork, when we decide on it, then we can just fill that out, but I don't think it's very
I didn't know
much.
if you had around.
And they said we'll talk about concessions and different stuff like that, how we can do that, if we're able to still do concessions there to pay for the facility use, or how we wanna do that. So, we'll figure that out, as soon as it gets figured out, we'll get that going right away. Everything with the playground will be ADA compliant with the wood wood chips, and that saves us $150,000, if we did another surface. So if we did like the, rubber pellets and stuff like that, they said it'd be $150,000 more. And they said everything is ADA compliant, completely all the way through with the wood chips, so we're good on that. If anybody comes questioning us about it, so. And then in the football field, they will have drainage on both spots, so they're gonna put in on both sides of the field, so the south and north end will have drainage going all the way through, and then it'll go outside of the track as well. So everything should be good there, because I don't know how much drainage is there right now. Probably not, I would guess. So, that is in part of it as well. And that is all I have.
Okay, thank you.
Any questions? Good?
Okay, essential report? Is that me? Yep. Oh, no, we don't have anything. Chiefs, four?
The only thing I have, and Mr. Donovan's on the call too, but there is a prepare training that they're looking at. So prepare training helps school personnel learn how to prevent and respond to school crises. If districts are interested, they're supposed to reach out. If there's sufficient interest, Platt would serve as a host for the 2-day workshop. First day would be administration, second day would be support staff. So if that's something that our district is looking at, again, Mr. Donovan was on the call, so he's got all that.
Okay. Thank you. Any committee reports? All right. At this time, we're gonna go into executive session. South Dakota Codified Law 1-21-2, Section 1 for evaluation. Do I have a motion to go into executive session at 5:41?
Motion.
Ashley, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Herman. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. It'll just be a few minutes, Julie. Okay. Moving on, do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion.
Motion by Ashley, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Jeff. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Action items, new and unfinished business. Combined school board election with City of Wessington, City of Woolsey, and Woolsey Fire District.
It's just one of those things we do every year. Chances are none of them will have one, but sometimes they surprise me.
Okay.
They'll run their petitions at the same time.
Okay.
You need a motion for that, Tara?
Yep.
I'll move.
Okay. Motion by Jeff, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mason. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Open enrollment.
We denied one ninth grader and then accepted a kindergartner for next year.
Okay. Wait.
Both of them are for next year?
One was for this semester,
The ninth.
the ninth grader was.
Okay. Do I have a motion to deny one ninth and approve a kindergarten for 2025-26?
Motion.
Motion by Ashley. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Herman. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Update playground football field track.
Okay, so I want to ask your guys' opinion on if they're coming on our next meeting, would it be okay to just have so like you need to have a meeting before you vote on, we have all these certificates. So would it be just easiest to have everybody come to this meeting? And it'll be, will I call a special meeting?
So I'm wondering if we can't, well, probably, no, because we could just have our regular meeting, and then at the very end, have the public meeting, and then just adjourn after the whole thing's over, right?
Yeah,
Just make it one meeting.
Okay.
Just put Pitts at the very bottom or something.
yep, I'll go with that. And that way, everybody can come in and they can hear from them, what's going on, so that way they have a better understanding of everything.
Answers for them.
Correct, and me and Amy will be here, with the financing side of it, if they have any questions of what's gonna happen and how it's gonna be. So, I think that would probably be our best bet to do,
Yes.
and just invite everybody from Olsey West, anybody in the school can come, so.
I think the sooner you can get it out, that way it's out there, yeah. I think.
Yeah, and that way it gives them
Better,
a month too
yes.
before we
Mhm.
would vote on it. And that way they can ask questions or come in my office or whatever they need to do. Just
Yes.
want to be as transparent as we can with everybody so they know exactly what's going on.
Like it.
Okay. So we'll plan on that then.
Okay.
Do we want to change the location to allow for more space?
Yeah, we'll have.
Yeah, we'll have to go probably to the commons.
Yep. I think, yeah, if you have us in the front of the commons, it usually, I think it worked out really well that one time when we.
Okay.
But I think if we do our regular meeting at 5:30, there shouldn't be much since we moved these two.
Correct.
And then if we just have kids come in at 6.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. At this time, we'll do administration contracts. I'm gonna have to abstain from the business manager. But we'll offer administration contracts pending negotiations in April.
Mhm.
So then they listen.
Well, they still have to for the following year, but they still have to approve my contract. Because we have to.
Is that out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would that be at 6%?
Yeah. Well, hold on, so here's what, you can either roll it, well, this is what you guys, you either roll it,
Okay?
or you can just say, one more year of this one, and then you re-up to your contract.
Because we offered you a 2-year contract.
Correct,
Leslie only got a 1-year.
correct.
There's all that.
So we really don't have to do anything with yours this year.
Not really, but my contractor is still negotiated for.
Yes, we have to
Yes.
negotiate yours.
Yes.
So Leslie's, we have to approve hers
Yep.
pending negotiations and yours pending negotiations. Okay. Do I have a motion to approve Leslie's contract pending negotiations?
So move.
Motion by Jeff,
Second.
second by Mason. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Do I have a motion to approve Amy's contract pending negotiations? Motion by Terry, second by Ashley. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried and I abstained.
Good.
You got my mind thinking now, though.
There's a bunch of different ways you can do it.
Okay, explain them to me.
So, a lot of people, is what they'll do, is they'll do a rolling contract. So every year, so like this year, you would just, it would re-up your 2-year contract, so it'd be, so it would go into 26, 27 with it.
So you truly lock somebody in for 2 years after their year is up?
Yes.
So basically with a rolling contract, provided everything's fit like peas in a pod, you're always gonna have a 2-year contract.
Correct.
You're gonna come off, 24, 25 is gonna come off. What are we on currently, 25, 26? We'll be negotiating 26, 27.
Correct.
And when 25, 26 comes off, you're negotiating 27, 28, right?
So, easiest way is just to do the 2-year contract, and then just re-up 2 years next year. Is probably what you guys have done in the past.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just stick with that.
Or yearly, we've done it in the past.
Yeah, we usually only do it, yeah.
Okay.
Not that we can't do it, I'm just saying like. that's
No,
what
yeah,
we're
that's just what other
something.
people,
Yeah.
like, there's a whole lot of different ways.
Yeah, no,
that
that's
is
why I
done.
wanted to know why, yeah, yep, that's why, yep. Okay, good to know. Okay. ed contract. This is for current year,
For the
for
summer
Mr.
of
Bishop,
25.
25. It's Amy's recommendation to go 2890. Do I have any questions on that? Do I have a motion to do Jason Bishop driver's ed contract at 2890 per hour?
Motion.
Motion by Ashley, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Herman. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Anything else? Okay, I have a motion to adjourn at 5:57.
So moved.
Motion by Jeff,
Second.
second by Mason.